Hello everybody, it is Rick with Stumpt, and I'm here today playing more Civilization 5 Sejong Edition. And last episode, we came in second in the international games. We built a new city called Daegu, and we were planning on waging war soon because we have let these other cities boss us around long enough. In particular, Augustus Caesar, who has been expanding at an alarming rate. So this episode, first off, I'm going to assign our new spy. Hello, new spy. I'm going to assign you to Prague because that's another city-state that we're getting in tight with. Let's take a look at our city-states here, and we can see that we are already allied with 2 city-states. Getting in fresh with Prague here. Right now, England is their ally, but I don't think England's going to be around too much longer, to be honest with you guys, because I'm going to try to pump up our military this episode. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we have plenty of happiness, because if we are going to invade other cities, we want to be sure that we are happy before we do it. And how many of these cities are actually on a coast? I don't think many of them are. I'm pretty sure that we were unfortunate enough to roll a Pangea map, and in so doing, we don't have a lot of need for navies. So we're going to do this thing with bombers, all right? I'm going to go ahead and let's build a factory. Factories are going to give us an increase to science due to one of the ideologies that we adopted. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get to radar in the next few turns. That'll allow us to get some bombers built. In the meantime, we can go ahead and finish up all the things that we need to finish up as far as building buildings that are going to give us happiness and stuff and get us just prepared generally for war. Luckily, we were fortunate enough we have all these great musicians being born, and I have nowhere to put them. So I'm just going to stash them in cities for the moment. I was going to say that we've been fortunate enough to be given free military units. So we've been growing our military, and we haven't had to do much in order to do that. We haven't had to do much, that is, except to be friends with all of these other civilizations. So I can get +1 happiness from observatories, public schools, and research labs. And since I've got tons of those, let's go ahead and do that, because it's important that we get happiness, right? And you want my wine. I say, that's great, but I want your pearls. What do you say about that? No? What will make you want all of that just for pearls? Go fuck yourself. That's crazy. I'm bringing out the big words, the big F-bomb, because that is insanity. See that? That's a decent trade. The Shoshone come, they're like, hey dude, I'll give you truffles for wine. I'm like, that's great. Augustus Caesar has a ridiculously large army, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, I was saying that we need to build an army, and we really need to build an army. That is intimidating. Okay, in order to do that, we need money too, okay? So we need to start building some trade routes and really beefing up our income, because it's not going to be cheap having a military that large. So I'm gonna go ahead and break off my trade with London, because if we go to war with London, who's probably, I mean, honestly, that's probably who we're gonna take out first. They're right in between us and Augustus Caesar. It's not gonna make sense to have any trade deals with them. It's just gonna be biting myself in the ass if I do that. Sorry, England. That's just how this game's played. You know, you drew the short straw, unfortunately. Okay, so I can keep building stadiums. Oh, what's this? I still have -11 happiness from this public opinion issue that I have, which is killing me. But, okay, we've got 3 turns left until radar, so I don't want to get too invested building something that's going to take too long. All right? Let's see. I could build infantry, actually, which I need infantry. Also, I need things that are going to give me money. Shit. A market. I don't have a market yet. There we go. Money. Fantastic. I don't have a bank here. Great. A bank. Let's do it. And assign delegates. Okay. Oh, ban pearls. I'm going to say yes to that just because he wanted so much for those damn pearls. He would not give me those pearls. I want to see him. I want to see him squirm. He's going to be so upset at me because that's going to pass. I know it is. Great scientist is born. Yep. Ban pearls pass. That's what you get. That's what you get for not trading with me, you dink. All right, Isaac Newton, show me what you got.
Vision is the...
Cool, radar has been researched. Now my little workers are... Let's see. Oh, we need uranium. Go ahead and start working this uranium, dude. Yes. Override that. That's fine. And we need to choose research. Let's go ahead and choose the thing that's going to give us the bomb. Nuclear fission. All right. Now, he may have a big military, but we're going to have big bombs. And hopefully that'll be enough to scare him off. Or at least help take him out. So I can start building bombers now. Let's go ahead and start doing that. Build dem bombers. And Daegu, you're going to build a market. All right, build some stuff that is going to give us some money. Oil for Mogadishu. Oh, oil from Mogadishu. Excuse me. I was like, I didn't build any oil derricks. But speaking of, we do have oil over here, and I can go get that oil, which would be pretty cool. Okay, my caravan is ready to trade. Go trade with Genoa. Have 3 available trade routes, by the way, too. I can build one in Jeonju and trade with... I think that they've got an available trade route. I think there's another city that I can trade with them. So I need to take advantage of that once they're done building that factory. Oh, Prague looked elsewhere for what? Oh, for culture. Yeah, I guess I'm not #1 in culture in the world. That's not too surprising. I think that we're doing respectably in culture, but it's not surprising that it's that we're not #1. Okay, so now we can start building a bomber here. Okay. Come to my attention that your empire appears to be quite puny. What? When did you get hostile of me? We used to be friends. Dude, not cool. Just plain old rude, actually. Okay, nuclear fission is done researched. We are just about to have uranium, which means that we can actually get the bomb and hopefully start scaring off some dummies. So let's go ahead and get rocketry. We can get some rocket artillery, which is going to do a number on cities. Oh, speaking of doing a number on cities, holy shit, look at this. Look at this. We've got friggin' Augustus Caesar on our doorstep over there invading. Oh no, that's a bad sign. Okay, you're all done with that. Great. Move over here. We've still got 1 unworked tile here. Well, actually, we've got 3 unworked tiles right here. We need to start working that. London is going to fall very soon. Look at this. Holy crap. I should just go to war with them just to take their city. Oh man, part of me kind of wants to. No, I'm not going to do it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to build up our military smart like, okay? Daegu, you need another thing to do. What are you going to do? Going to build a bank. And there we go. We get a better look at London, a little bit better. Got Modigliani, Jacques and Berth Lipchitz. I've never seen that work. I was talking about last episode, my art history experience, and I am unfamiliar with that one. Okay, we've got a great engineer and a great writer build. Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. Okay, we've created Sophocles' Oedipus the King, and we've got a great engineer here who can actually build something. Ooh, what are we going to build? We can get +3 gold, +2 culture, and +1 happiness from every castle. I don't have a ton of castles yet. Or we can do Kremlin, which is going to give 50% production when building armored units, plus free social policy. Hells yeah, that's the one we are doing. We're going to go ahead and rush production on that, and we're going to go ahead and rebase this plane right over there. Now, Jeonju, I was talking about how we can do 1 more trade route, so let's go ahead and do that. Build a cargo ship there. No, you don't get open borders. Okay, we are plotting war at the moment. The Kremlin is built, a research agreement is done, rocketry is researched, things are falling in line now. Okay, 1 more turn and then we will have our 2nd bomber. Now, soon to be our 3rd bomber. Let's see here. There we go. We've got a bomber coming, and I should probably buy a workboat here just in case we lose the oil that we do have. I want to have a backup reserve of oil. So let's see. Workboat. There we go. Fantastic. Want to be able to build an oil platform there. And we need an ideology now. What is this one going to be? 34% tourism to civilizations that have less happiness. Now, I'm not the happiest civ at the moment, so I don't know what good that's going to be. A free courthouse upon the city capture, and internal trade routes produce plus 50% food and production. Neither of those really strike my fancy. How about happiness for every factory workshop? Yeah, let's do that one. There we go. Now we're at 20 happiness. That is despite -11 from public opinion. That's right. Take your public opinion and shove it. Okay, now we need to start thinking about a science victory, right? Because we are pretty scientifically advanced. So let's go ahead and use that to our advantage. We can get the Hubble Space Telescope in 8 turns. And let's go ahead and beef up our military. Make sure that we keep the Romans at bay as best as we can. And having the city actually here is going to help that. Look at this. Look at these mountains. We're pretty damn fortified. What I kind of fear is if I were to expand into London and York, I would be wide open. I'm kind of really strategically placed here. It's not easy to get to my cities. So now I'm kind of second guessing going to war, but I'm probably going to do it anyway because it's just fun going to war sometimes. All right, Mobile Sam, you're going to... actually, you know what you're going to do? I'm going to send... Wow, you need to be upgraded desperately. There we go. Can I actually make machine guns? I can now, can't I? But it's very expensive to upgrade you, so I'm not going to do it just yet. What I was going to say is I want this Mobile Sam in my city here. And we'll fortify you as well. Okay, Great. Workers need work to do. Oh, we still have things that need to be upgraded here. Tile improvements need to be done. And Mogadishu needs to be traded with. Okay, now we have 2 trade routes available. Keep that in mind. Go ahead and build another bomber in Busan. I think I could build up to 5 before I need to build an airport. And how much oil do I have? I have 7. Okay, so I can build at least 7 more bombers. Now, Jeonju needs to produce... Let's go ahead and do a market, okay? Keep our cash flow coming in. Elizabeth, the poor dear, just moved into the modern era. And I don't know if she's long for this world, to tell you the truth. London has fallen. Has been sacked, as it were. As the British say. Sacked. Here we go. I'm gonna send all of these machine guns to the front lines here. There we go. And you, my friend, are going to build right there. Did I kill one of yours? I think I forgave you once already, so I'm not going to forgive you this time, okay? Like I say, everybody gets one. But, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, don't get fooled again. Oh, has that already been improved? Interesting. Okay, never mind. You want the research agreement, do you? You want aluminum and coal? I'm not going to give you that. Sorry. Give you 100 though. There we go. That always works, by the way. If they ever come to you and they're like, look, I want a research agreement, but I want all of these things from you, say no, give them 100 gold. They will take it every single time. Little tip for you. Okay, cool. I get another social policy. What's it going to be this time? Ooh, +2 production per city and +1 production for every mine and quarry. I have a lot of mines and quarries. I feel like that would be very beneficial. Let's do it. There we go. That's kind of a huge production bonus right there. And Jeonju, you need to build a public school. We haven't gotten one of those yet. And we need arts funding or historical landmarks, huh? Great person tile improvements provide +2 culture. I have a ton of those. What a fabulous idea. You are so smart. Too bad we're not friends anymore. Wait, we're not friends anymore, right? No, you're hostile towards me. For reasons unknown. I just don't get it. Augustus Caesar's the most wonderful. I'm only in 3rd place. I only have 8 wonders. At the beginning of this game, I was hoarding wonders like nobody's business, and now I only have 8? Oh boy, okay, I'm gonna do a world ideology of order. Nobody's gonna like that, and there's no possible way it's gonna pass, but I may as well try. Yeah, blatant attack. Sorry, dude. Very troubling. I think it's troubling that you're losing your cities the way you are, England. I think it's troubling that you're doing so terribly. Why don't you do better at this game? You do something about your horrible stagnation. That's right, I'm talking shit. Deal with it. Okay, trade with Prague again. And let's go ahead and rebase this bomber to Busan. Very good. And now we can go ahead. Ooh, Apollo program. Yes, please. Doing it. Apollo program, doing it. And, I can build this in 10 turns. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. Kind of into that a lot. All right, choose production. Manhattan Project. Ooh, I need the Manhattan Project. Oh, snap. Do the public school first. No, I ain't forgiving you. I hate you. I hate you, and I want you to lose. You have so much of the world, by the way. So much of the world. It's caca cuckoo crazy how much of the world you have. Really, I'm kind of curious to see the demographics at the moment. Okay, I'm still killing it scientifically, so hopefully that's gonna be enough. And actually, I'm not doing too shabby in a lot of other areas too. Let's take a look at that demographic one more time. Manufactured goods, land, soldiers, number 3. Third in soldiers. That's very, very encouraging. So encouraging, in fact, that if I build up my military a little bit more, I may have the confidence to go to war. So there's that. And you need, you need to just fortify, man. I want to do something with this stupid musician, but there's nothing I could do. Except maybe, okay, check this out. I'm gonna go, Elizabeth, you want open borders? She's gonna be like, yeah, I'll do open borders. Because she only has 1 city left, so I'm like, yeah, why not? Here we go. Open borders for open borders? Propose? Wait, what?
Be serious.
Wow, I'm actually surprised she did not give me open borders. I was gonna send that musician into her borders and be like, hey, I'm putting on a concert, but she didn't give in to my request, surprisingly. A lot of useless musicians around here. Like so many useless musicians.
Now
Cool, satellites has been researched, which means that now we have access to the entire world. And we know where all of the great things are. Okay, now we actually get a look at the map here. So let's take a look, okay? So, holy shit. Look at this. So many cities here. But I think that we can start fighting them back, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to choose some research. We're going to go with the... I'm going to go up here. I'm going to try to get to particle physics first, because that's always a really pain in the ass to try to get to late in the game. I want to make sure that we just get it out of the way. We can go ahead and build the SS cockpit right off the bat. Actually, let's do the SS cockpit. Let's do advanced ballistics. That way we can get boosters and the cockpit out of the way. Then we will do particle physics, and lastly, nanotechnology. Wrap the whole thing up. We'll go ahead and make the spaceship, launch ourselves into space. That'll be our backup plan if war doesn't seem to be going so well. But I don't see anybody else beating us to the spaceship. If they do, then I'm just the worst at this game. I say that now. I should watch my words. I'm not going to trade with you. Never. No.
Would you be
Off
interested
limits.
in a trade agreement with England?
Yeah, I'll trade with you, though. Fine, whatever. They're not going to be around in this world for much longer anyhow. Okay, the World Congress has now become the United Nations. So that's evolved. That's a thing that has evolved. And I need to choose production in Jeonju. Jeonju, what do you need? You need to research. You need a lot of things, honestly. We need places to store great musicians because we have nowhere to put them at the moment. Go ahead and vote for me, like any practical person would. Man, despite the fact that Augustus Caesar is taking over the entire world, he has like no city-state allies. It's kind of crazy how little influence he has over city-states. I mean, not that I'm doing the best when it comes to influence to city-states or anything like that, but I mean, this guy, he got nothing. He got nothing. Pocatello is now in the modern era. Where am I? I mean, they are just now entering the modern era. They are pretty far behind. I mean, I'm getting into the information era now. They're just now hitting the modern era. Oh, you poor, poor dears. You poor, ignorant civilizations. Okay, what do we need to do? Our workers are actually running out of things to do. I'm actually gonna just get rid of this worker for the moment. There we go. You're just costing me money. There we go. I just saved 6 gold per turn. Finally, somebody else adopts order. It's good to know I'm not alone in this world. Thank you so much, Pocatello. Very, very kind of you. I'm going to go ahead and do an opera house so that I can get rid of some of these friggin' great musicians that are just littering my entire countryside. I mean, I just got so many jobless, unemployed musicians, which isn't surprising. That's kind of par for course for musicians, isn't it? That's a joke to all you musicians out there. Sorry if I offended you. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm gonna also kill you. Okay, I'm just gonna build more workers once I need them. I've got a worker, which I think is good enough. I'm just gonna keep that guy around to make improvements as needed. And finally in Seoul, we can build the Hubble in 11 turns. We're gonna do that. That's gonna give us 2 great scientists. We're gonna do that faux show. And in 5 turns, we can start building the SS booster. So production, and in 5 turns I'll be able to adopt a policy, and I believe that there's a policy that's going to allow me to either rush. I think it's going to allow me to rush spaceship parts with great engineers. I think that that's a policy that I can actually get in my ideology. So we've got that to look forward to. And I'm going to build a coliseum for you as well. Truffles for wine. That sounds fine. And a new unit from Valletta. Oh, sweet. Paratrooper. Very nice. That's a nice free unit to get. Yes. Let's work together. All right, everybody. I think the wait is over. I'm getting all antsy in my pantsy, and I'm going to actually strike back here. What I could do, as a matter of fact, well, in addition to build the Circus Maximus, because I finally have a Coliseum in all my cities, is invade London, take London back, gift it back to Elizabeth. She will be stoked about that, right? And then I won't have to worry about having to deal with London. And in fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. First, I'm going to assign a workshop in Daegu. And I'm going to move my... Ooh, yes! New Schwanstein has been built. And I'm going to move my rocket up there. I'm going to move... Oops, nope. Let's see. Go. Move this guy here and this guy here. Oh, I can actually get rid of one of these great musicians now. There we go. I've got a home for you, finally. Got a great gig for you. Booked it. It's awesome. Okay, I'm going to do a golden age there because I don't have any other place to store a great work of writing or great work of art, rather. Okay, I'm going to paratroop this guy in after I'm done bombarding London. I'm going to bombard it with rockets and my bombers. And speaking of bombers, where's stealth technology? It's way over here. I was going to say I wanted stealth bombers, but I'll just work with the old B-52s in the meantime. And let's go ahead and get the Manhattan Project rolling in Busan. Now, what I could do actually is start moving in to Greece's territory and just giving all of the cities back to the people who've lost it. And, you know, just basically being the Robin Hood of this game. Here we go. May finish spaceship parts with great engineers. A great engineer and a great scientist appear outside the capital. Holy shit, yes. Yes. So I've got another free great scientist, which I'm just going to out and out pop. This guy's going to live here because we will use him to build a spaceship part. And we're going to build the ironworks up in here. Daegu is going to be a powerhouse when it comes to production. Now we're going to go ahead and do our particle physics, just like we talked about.
You have triumphed over us. The day is yours.
I keep saying I can't forgive you. You're going to be very stunned when I end up giving your city back. You're going to feel like a right jerk. Okay, and I killed a Babylonian spy and an Arabian spy. Man, everybody wants my tech. Everybody wants my tech. Okay, so here we go. Here goes war. I'm going to do it.
Salve.
Okay, war were declared. Now I'm going to... I'm just going to move this guy in just to get a good look at what's happening here. And I'm going to use you to bomb there. Great. Now I'm going to use my bombers. Ba-bam. Other bomber. Ba-bam. Bomber number 3. Shabam. And bomber number 4, Shaboopty. Paratroop, this guy right there. Man, London is going to fall quick. This is all very good. And I'm going to have to wait till next turn to attack with that. And that should be good. I'm not going to forgive you because you're hostile for, again, reasons unknown. And I haven't forgiven you for a while. You keep trying. Okay. You're denouncing me? I'm about to give you your city back. Dude, not cool. Okay, bam, bam. Okay, there we go. I'm going to liberate the city. There you go. Don't you feel like a real friggin' tool denouncing me and I give you your city back? You're welcome. There we go. Now we've got our buffer between us and Rome again, just like God intended. Fortify you and move you back to where you go, and I'm going to fortify you. Fortify. All right, great. There you go. And we're still at war, technically, but that don't mean a thing because I can't get to him and he can't get to me. If he wants to get to me, he's going to have to go through England. Or he'll have to get real clever about how he's going to get to me. Public opinion still not stoked on my ideology, but again, I don't care. Gonna give my world ideology order there a good vote. And for some reason, Al Rashid's trying to put a ban on wine. Why does he hate me so much? Okay, let's take a look. They dislike our proposal to the World Congress. You built wonders that they coveted. You've chosen to adopt order, but they believe in autocracy. What he really hates me is because he's number 2 in science and I'm number 1. That's what the game doesn't say, but the game should say, because that is the exact reason why he hates me so much. I don't know why they just don't come out and say you are better at them at science, because that's the honest truth. Okay, Hubble has been built, which means that we get 2 more great scientists. We're going to just immediately pop them because we really don't have any other place to build the academies at the moment. I'm not going to override any of my improvements with them. There we go. And if we were ahead in science before, now we are really ahead in science. Mogadishu, here comes some trade for you. And Seoul, what are you going to do, man? Yeah, I need an opera house. We need to start getting rid of these great musicians. And yes, I know I need spaceship parts, but first I'm going to do the opera house because I'm getting sick of seeing all these stinky unemployed musicians stinking up my civilization. But I've got a spy too. I need to use that spy. Where's that spy going to go? Okay, Sejong has completed the Manhattan Project. Great, now we can get the bomb. So I'm going to put this spy. I think I've already got a spy in Prague, don't I? Pretty sure I do. You know what, Prague, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm going to move you, Kim. Where else could you possibly go? There's a lot of places you could go, but where do... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick you in Al Rashid's place, okay? Let's keep a tab on him. Stick you right in Mecca. There you go. Spy on that fool. Now I can build the CN tower if I wanted to. No, but we're not going to do that. We're going to start building ship parts. Build in a booster. All right, this, you want to be friends? Make a declaration of friendship, do you? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, and I think that we're going to finish researching mobile tactics, and then we'll call it an end to this episode. I think that that'll be a fine time to call it an end. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build the cockpit. But I'm going to use my... There we go. Great engineer to rush that. And Daegu, what are you going to build? Daegu's going to build a booster. And this ship should come together pretty nicely. You want 3 of my cities to make peace? No. That's outrageous. There we go. Made peace. That was a very short-lived war. Right. Here we go into the next turn. Augustus Caesar has completed the Manhattan Project. Oh, God. Now he's got the bomb, too. We're going to need to probably do a nuclear non-proliferation treaty, or else we want to be able to bomb him to hell and back. So let's see. I could build a nuke. I could build... There we go. Nuclear missiles. It'll take 9 turns. Yeah, I'm just going to keep building the boosters, all right? He can't go to war with me for a little bit anyway, because he can't wage war on me, I think, for 10 turns after we declare peace. So we're going to at least have 10 turns before we need to worry about nuclear bombs raining down on us. And I feel like he's kind of reached a stalemate anyway, as far as like how far he can expand his borders. Because it seems like the war is sort of stopped at Babylon's doorstep. So maybe that's a good thing. Okay, International Space Station. Let's go ahead and do that. Absolutely. That's a great one. 6 turns, we'll be able to vote on that, and we'll definitely win that one. Okay, Brahms has just been used. I still have 2 more musicians, and you're denouncing me, are you? That's so sad. So sad. Okay, 2 more turns for mobile tactics. That means 2 more turns for Nevermind. This episode is done. We are all done. Harun al-Rashid completed the Apollo program, but I've got a jump on him. No worries there, guys. That is where we're going to wrap it up for this episode of Civilization 5, you guys. And what did we get done this episode? We actually gave London back to England, and they couldn't be less, you know, nonplussed about the whole thing. I mean, I just gave them an extension of life, basically, practically. But, you know, they're ungrateful. Whatever. We're building a lot of spaceship parts at the moment. I have a feeling that we're going to be able to put together a pretty awesome spaceship next episode and hopefully win this thing outright. Anyhow, that's where we're going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. I hope you are enjoying this series, and if you are, please do give me a like, favorite, share, and subscribe, guys. And come back next time when I'll be playing some more Civilization 5. I'll see you then.